Hi there, Pisces. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net, and I'm here to do an August 2017 monthly tarot reading for you guys. So thanks for joining me. Today I decided to pick three cards for three different categories. The first one is general energies, career, and your romantic life. So I've already shuffled, so let's take a look at what we have. So 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 3 of Wands. Look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles. So when the fives show up in a reading, fives create tension, or it's kind of like when you're getting a blister in your sneaker. It's just like, it's not horrible, but it's like something's just rubbing you the wrong way or making you feel uneasy, or it just creates a stirring within you that is the catalyst for you to make some changes. Because if everything's going, you're just going along and nothing ever happens, there often isn't a reason to keep growing and to keep pushing forward and moving forward. So there, quite possibly in August, there can be some competition, some, maybe you feel like someone got a job over you or is getting recognition over you, or people are getting attention socially more than you, or something like that. And so it's just something that's prompting you to look at your situation and go, you know what? I need to maybe make some changes here. Like, maybe if you're single and you're dating, you're on like a dating app, maybe you need to do a different one, or maybe you need to actually go out and meet people, or maybe you need to meet people in a different way. Like, maybe you need to, if you're into hiking, maybe you need to join a hiking group, like do a meetup or something, and mix it up a little. Change how you're doing things, change who you hang out with, make some changes to move forward. Maybe you feel like you're stuck in your job, or it's just not where you are. Maybe the manager has been there for a long time and they're not going anywhere, and there's nowhere for you to go. And maybe this is the month where you're like, even though it's okay here, it's time for me to move on. I have more to offer. And so the 3 of Wands really shows you taking a step back, zooming out and looking at the bigger picture. So maybe you've been too engrossed in the everyday life, getting up, going to work, coming home, doing the dishes, maybe getting some exercise, but it's just like been very routine. And you're like, everything's okay, but there's something nagging here that I'm ready for some changes. I'm ready for a new challenge. I'm ready for a new journey, something new in my life. And so you're taking a step back, getting a bigger perspective, say, where have I been? Where do I want to go? Not just what's happening right here in the moment, and making some changes. So at the bottom of the deck, you have this Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. And this is a new beginning. Like, you may want to move, get a new job, change, start a health routine, move bank accounts, reassess your investments, start a retirement account, start a will, all of those types. Like, you're like, I need to, like, look at where my money is, look at retirement. You're just looking at the big picture and make some changes. I want to, maybe I have some money where I can maybe do some traveling that I've always wanted to do. But you're taking an overall assessment so you can bring some new things into your life. You may want to move your home, change your home, move where you live, move cross country, get a new job, change. Maybe if you have your own business, you want to move your office. Maybe you want to have an office from home. And anything. So you're like, wait a minute, do I need to be doing things the way I have been doing them, or can maybe I mix things up and improve upon my life? So this next row is, what did I say it was? Career. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So career is definitely something you're looking to. It's just not doing it for you anymore for some of you. Oh, and you're okay. For some of you, I think where you work, you've outgrown it, and you're ready to maybe branch out on your own, do some consulting, start your own business, work from home. Things like that. So you have another 5. You have the 5 of Swords here. And this 5 of Swords, again, is that same energy of conflict, of just something in your workplace, your work situation. Just, it's like, I'm ready for a change. I need a change. I've outgrown this. I'm doing better than everyone else, but I'm not getting credit for it. I know more than my boss. I found my own passion, and I want to do something completely different. It's like you're fired up about this change in a good way. It's not like, oh, this job sucks and I'm just going to get something else. It's like there's something, I think you're feeling this sort of friction, because it's like you're itching to move on. You're itching for something new. You're ready to go. You're ready to move on your own way, go your own way, and start off on a new path. And I think that tension is because you're just like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Like, I don't want to wait anymore. I'm ready to move on. And death, it's change, transformation. Like, you're changing professionally, you're changing careers, you're changing how you present yourself professionally. Maybe you're redoing your website, you're starting a website, you're starting a blog, you're starting a YouTube channel. You're tackling a new side of how, like, you're transforming how you do business, the look of your business, the name, you're rebranding, or you're branding in the first place. All sorts of things. Like, it's like it's screaming for a makeover, that type of thing. And the bottom of the deck is the Victory card. So it's these changes are super positive, regardless of how they're feeling and playing out in your life with these 5s. It's like super positive for you guys. Now let's see in the love life. Now you have all 4 in different decks, but you have the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. It's kind of interesting. And Judgment. Okay. What am I getting here? So you have, I'm just going to start reading. Sorry, I was thinking. The King of Pentacles. So this goes back to what I was talking about, making a will, planning for retirement, those long-term goals. So maybe you and your significant other need to really sit down this month and look at your finances, look at your retirement, look at what are your long-term goals. When do you want to retire? Saving for college, saving for a house, whatever stage you're in. But it's time to up your relationship to a more mature level, and make sure that you're intelligently planning for your life and doing. This King is very practical, and he opens IRAs and retirement funds and saves for college and pays down his mortgage and all that stuff. Looking to make the mortgage rates are starting to increase. I don't know what your interest rate is on your mortgage, but you might want to refinance before those go through the roof again. The Sun card, I mean, it's there's a lot of vitality and energy and positivity here for some of you. It's a nice energy. What strikes me about the sun in this card, though, is there are two houses in here, and there's sort of this path up the middle. And so, and I never read the sun this way in any other deck, but it's like there's maybe some sort of choice that needs to be made. I mean, it may just be you're buying a house. Like, this is a bigger house than that house. Where do you want to live? Where do you want to set down your roots? So you guys might be thinking of moving. I mean, together with this Ace of Pentacles, you may be having to have a discussion if you're with someone like, hey, you know, I want to start my own business. I want to start consulting. I want to work from home. I want to move. I want to, whatever those things. And you may need to have a sit down with your partner and really discuss this and hash this out and figure out the practical things around how this is going to play out. You have this Five of Pentacles. It's just feeling a little some lack. Maybe your finances are a little out of control, and it could cause tension in your relationship. But coming together and really just laying it all out. Where are we? What are you doing? All those things, and making some decisions. This is the Judgment card. So you can move forward all on the same goal. It's like they're coming out of that cave into the sun. So things are being brought to light. So I think it's going to be cathartic. I think things that you've just been not kind of dealing with, they're kind of been below the surface. You sort of just pushed them down. Like, this is the month for everything to come out in the open, examine it, take a look at it, and then make some decisions and move on. So I think it's going to be a really positive aspect. I think the relationship aspect for you guys is going to just be more of, I think that the career is going to be center stage for you in the month of August. And then the relationship part is just going to be, if you're with someone, discussing that and just figuring out how to make it all happen. Okay, well, I don't need to keep babbling. That's your reading. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you at the next reading. Take care.